Yes, is an interesting race because we've got Power Factor, very good form around Newcastle, Hawkesbury. Our Craftsman, our Craftsman from the Don Ryan stable, the Don Ryan's horses are going fantastically well over recent months. It will probably run as a second favourite behind Power Factor, which Tommy Wong has got going pretty well, still a winner's maiden, but it's raced well around Hawkesbury, Newcastle. Now they move up here in the 1400 metre chute, and the King's Harem, Milbradale go forward. Looks like Jive Talk has gone up. So Jive Talk, Mariner's Myth I think's in. They're up in a chute there. Most of them, a lot of them are back behind that stable block area. They're hard to pick up. Now Sanctuary comes forward. The rider of Lady Free has dismounted, and it'll be led up right as our Craftsman kept on the move behind them. Well, it looks like it could be a great finish to the Central Districts Trainers Premiership with just over a month to go. Gary Lunn leads on 18, Sarah Murray Leslie 15, Brett Thompson 14, Michael Mulholland 13, Peter Nestor 13 and George Wright 10, Luke Griffith 9, Peter W. Stanley 9, Jeff Brash 8. So it's very close there, and of course Greg Ryan's had a good lead in the Central Districts over Cody Nestor and Matthew Carl and the jockeys. But they're moving in well now. Looks like Mariner's Myth's gone forward now, and the bulk of them are in there. There's one jockey walking around behind the barriers there, and just getting a call here from the stewards broadcast. Right. The Cobra King is undergoing a veterinary examination behind the gates. The Cobra King is undergoing a veterinary examination. So it's a field of 13. Only scratching here is number 13, Sevi. So the Cobra King undergoing a vet's examination here, being led around. Big meeting out at Duck Creek, the Duck Creek Picnics out west. I'll be heading out there on Saturday. That's at Ningen, the Duck Creek Picnics, and Sunday, Mudgee Tab meeting. Always get big crowds at Mudgee. Now, still being led around the Cobra King. Now we're getting a call here again from the stewards. Yeah, broadcast. Passed as fit to run. The Cobra King has been passed as fit to run. And it'll be the last, and that's enough, I think it'll be the last one to go in. Yes, it's come forward now. Stand by. Green light, red light's on. 1400 metres here at Bathurst. Set here. Oh, one's playing up in the gates here. The Cobra King, the jockey, clambers out of the saddle. He's standing on the uprights. The red light continues to blink, but the jockey's standing on the uprights here of the Cobra King. Who's on the Cobra King? Patrick Murphy. Now we've got the stewards calling again. Yeah, broadcast. Backed out for a vet's exam. So the Cobra King has been backed out again for another veterinary examination. The Cobra King by Golden Snake. And don't know if they'll have to put a tourniquet on him, but there's something upsetting him anyway. The Cobra King, the light continues to blink here. Looks as though Power Factor will go around as a favourite. Now we've got the phone ringing again. Yeah, broadcast. 241 a late scratching, 241 a late scratching, the Cobra King at 241. A late scratching, 241 late scratching, the Cobra King number 10. Please take note, the Cobra King a late scratching at 241. So once again, and they're off and racing now, so I better get set up here again. Now, beginning well was Jive Talk with Sanctuary taking it on for the early lead. Mariner's Myth. Our Craftsman caught very deep. Spin the Globe runs to fifth, then Milbradale, Shanghai Rooster. The next one was Gracie's Lad. Being followed then by He Bites. Lady Free was next. Then came King's Harem. Power Factor's missed the start by about 15 lengths. It's just running up to last now and tacking on, but it might have done itself out of a winning chance. So Sanctuary leads from Our Craftsman as they come inside the 800. Mariner's Myth ran the third. Jive Talk around the outside of Spin the Globe, then Gracie's Lad. Shanghai Rooster, then Milborough Dale, Lady Freer, followed then by He Bites, Power Factor and King's Harem, and the late scratching was the Cobra King Sanctuary, taken on in earnest by our Craftsman. Gracie's Lad cuts loose out wide on the track, Mariner Smith behind them, on the fence for Spin the Globe, Jive Talk, Shanghai Rooster wide, then Lady Freer and Power Factor, Sanctuary tackled now by our Craftsman, Gracie's Lad, Jive Talk, Mariner Smith on the outside, start to run home all right, our Craftsman drew to the lead now, Sanctuary battling away, Jive Talk, Mariner Smith, Power Factor has still got the audacity to be running on after missing the start hopelessly. Power Factor, the winner of the year. Power Factor beats Jive Talk, Fredo third, Lady Freer or Mariner Smith. Then our Craftsman followed in there by Sanctuary. He Bites. Next in out wide there was Shanghai Rooster, then Gracie's Lad, being followed in by Spin the Globe. Then came King's Harem, Milborough Dale, late scratching the Cobra King, and all those people who've torn their tickets up and thrown them around clubs all over New South Wales and pubs and tab agencies also on course. You better go and get some sticky tape and stick your tickets back together again, because Power Factor has put up an amazing performance to win here. Came out hopelessly out of the barriers, tacked onto the tail of the field, and then worked its way through the field to get up and win here. What an amazing win by Tommy Wong's horse. And Tommy ought to get that DVD or video from Palms Audio Visual, take it home and play it over and over again just to convince himself it really was his horse that was winning that race. This has been an amazing performance by number 7, Power Factor, raced by K. Law and T. Wong, and it's by Power of Destiny. Now, the previous race was named the Power of Destiny Stakes because David Baxter from Macquarie Stud put on a free service to Power of Destiny, the Danehill Stallion, and this one's by Power of Destiny. Now the numbers, all the details are coming through now. Broadcast 7, 11, 12 and 4. 1 3/4 by a short half head. 128.61. 128.61. So 7, 11, 12 and 4, number 7, Power Factor. Bayer Brown Colt 3 has taken out race 4 with David Pisani in the saddle. Second goes to number 11, Jive Talk, Robin Freeman Key, trained by Wanda Ings of Hawkesbury. Third to number 12, Lady Freer, also trained by Wanda Ings of Hawkesbury. Daniel Edmonds was the rider. And fourth was number 4, Mariner Smith. 7, 11, 12 and 4. Now David Pisani has scored an amazing win here on Power Factor. And here comes this 3-year-old by Power of Destiny, which stands out at Macquarie Stud at Wellington. And by gee, that has been a fantastic win there. Now, righto, race 5 on the card is the first leg of the Daily Double. And there are no scratchings in race 5, and it's due to go at 3:13 p.m. Now we've got one of our well-known identities of the Bathurst Club. He's going to be missing in action for a while. Alan Bennett, who weighs the jockeys here. I believe Alan's going over to Canada to visit his daughter, so he's going to be away for 3 or 4 months, and we wish him all the very best. Dave Bullock and all the crew wish Alan Bennett all the very best on his trip to Canada. The clerk of the scales here, Alan Bennett.